Hello friends, how are you? I'm fine. Today I'm here to help you to know about agreement of verb with subject. What type of subject accepts what type of verb? Such as generally we know that if subject is in singular form, verb can be used in a way. If subject is in plural form, verb will be in another way. These rules are called agreement of verb with subject. So let's get started our activity. Rule 1. He goes to school. We know that in present simple or present indefinite, subject plus verb plus extension. That means I go to school, they go to school. But if subject is third person singular, at that time we have to add s or es with verb. Such as he goes to school, she writes well, Rafi comes here, Shanto goes there, Shimol reads English. In this way, we go there, they go there, but he goes there. If third person is singular, at that time we have to add s or yes with main verb in this way. Then rule 2, the players in the field. The players in the field are the head word or the main word of the subject is players. As players is plural, that's why I have used here are. The players are going there. The players are coming here in this way. But if it is singular, the player in the field is talking with others. Rule 3, the headmaster and the secretary, two posts or two designation are there. If we find this used with one designation but with another one this is not used, at that time singular verb will be. That means one person is holding two posts are there. Designation, before designation the, and before designation the is not here. So that means one person is holding two posts. That means one person is singular, is, was, has, or writes in this way. See again rule 4, the headmaster and the secretary. That means before the post or designation the is used. That means two persons are here. That means for two designation the is used. At that time we can say that two persons are there. As there are two persons, so plural verb will be are, have, were in this way. Rule 5, each boy and each girl has got. With noun, with every noun, each is used. That means has or is. Rule 6, no teacher and no student. That means singular. No teacher, no student. Likes. I have told you that if subject is in singular form, at that time we have to accept. We have to add s or yes with main verb. That means no teacher, no student. Subject is considered as singular. 7 number, the committee. Generally we know that collective noun is considered as third person singular. It is a group actually. The committee leads us. Collective noun always. In case of collective noun, as subject, s or yes is added with main verb. But noun of multitude, when collective noun is divided, at that time we have to put or use plural. We have to consider it as plural. That means committee are divided. When collective noun is divided, it is called noun of multitude. The committee are divided. The jury are divided. Collective noun always accept singular verb. That means s or es is added with main verb. But when collective noun is divided, at that time verb should be in plural form. That means the committee are, have, were, in this way. 9 number, the pious. Before adjective, if we get the, that means it is a group or it is a community in this way. That means are, the pious are, the learned are, the wise are, the honest are, in this way. 10 number, there is. In case of there, we have to see the later part, such as up, pen, singular. That means verb will be singular. Is, was, has, in this way. There are two pens, two, plural. That means plural verb will be used because we cannot identify seeing only there what type of verb will be used there. We have to see to this part. 12 number, one of the boys, the head word is one. One of the boys is right, as it is singular, that's why is. 30 number, to walk or walking is good. To walk, an activity, singular is. 40 number, people, cattle, clergy, gentry, poultry. We generally think that if there is as or yes with noun, at that time it is plural. But in some cases, except using as or yes, we have to take as plural, such as people, many people, cattle, clergy, gentry, poultry. For those words, we have to use plural, such as people are coming, people are going, people have done it, in this way. All types of words should be used. 15 number, earlier I have said that as or yes is added with plural form, but in some cases having as or yes it is in singular form, such as news, physics, politics, mathematics, singular form, such as news, the news is right. Physics is my favorite subject. Politics is good, in this way. Now I am moving to 16 number. Be attentive. This role is also very much important. 16. 231 actually, 231. Use of the use of person as of subject. The use of person as subject following the role 231 and 1 2 3. 231 means 2, second person, you. 3 means third person, he, she, it, they. 1 means here I, we. That means second person, third person, first person. Again here 1 2 3 means first person, second person, third person. First person I, we. Second person you. Third person he, she, it, they. So I am writing here now. I would like to mention here 3 persons, such as 2, you. Third person you, he. First person and. You, he and I are going there. When it is used in general sense, not guilty. At that time we have to follow 2 3 1. You, he and I are, as these are plural, are. You, he and I have done it. You, they and we weren't there, or writing in this way. You, she and we have completed the work, in this way. When it is in general sense, at that time 2 3 1. But when it means guilty, at that time 1 2 3. Such as I am this one is 2 3 1 rule, 2 3 1, 2 3 1. But 1 2 3 now, 1 2 3 rule of I, you, I, you and he are guilty. When it is guilty or you have committed bad things, at that time I, you and he, as those are plural, so are will be used here. 1, 2, 3 first person, 2 second person, 3 third person. It can be they also, no problem. When it is in general sense, in general activity, no committing any misdeed or bad things, at that time general sense, second person, third person and first person, obviously plural are. That means I think that you have understood well. In general sense, first person, second person and first person, third person and first person in general sense are. But whenever it is in it seems guilty, at that time first person, second person and third person. So in this way you have to maintain. As those are plural, obviously plural verb will be used there. But if you say that, sir, if I don't find first person, second person and third person, or three types of persons, if we don't find, I find only two persons there, you and he, in that case what will be? Okay, you and he are going there. You have to maintain the sequence. If you say that, sir, you is not there, okay, I and he are guilty. Now going to 17, as well as with, as well as with, together with, as well as with, together with, along with, accompanied by, accompanied, along with, as well as with, together with, along with, accompanied by. If these phrases or if these conjunctional words you find in subject, at the time the left side should be covered, such as I am showing one. You can practice with other ones, such as Rina as well her friends, Rina as well as her friends is coming. That means you can see that as well as, along with, together with, accompanied by, this left subject or noun has been taken. Rina singular, that's why I have used. In case of as well as, with, together with, accompanied by, along with, and not, in this case also, and not. At that time you have to take subject from the left side. This one will be the subject, and according to this one I have to use here. See, here is plural, not this one. This one should be taken as subject at the time. If I give another example with and not, Rafi and not his friends, comes, as it is singular form. That means as well as, along with, together with, accompanied by, and not. In this case the first one should be taken to use verb. But I can write here another one, though it is exception. Many a boys was present. This one is exception. Many a boy, many, generally you can think that verb will be plural, but in case of many a boy, verb is always in singular, is, was, has, in this way. So let's go to role 18. Dear friends, try to understand properly, watching the video time and again, and you can write these ones on your notebook to understand well later. very much important. 17. That means I am going to now 18 roll. 18. 18. Either or. Either. Either or. Neither. Either or. Neither nor. Then not only but also. Not only. Not only but also. Not only but also. That means either 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 Rina or her friends, either Rina or her friends have done it, so you can understand in this case this one should be after or, after nor, after but also. This one should be taken as to use your verb. This one is in plural form, that's why either or, neither nor, not only but also. In case of those words after or, after nor, after but also, the words of the noun or pronoun is found, and that should be taken to use your verb. If I give another example, not only the student, not only the boy, but also this one is but also not only Rina, but also Rafi. This one is also but also her friends. I have to write but also her friends are doing it. That means you can see but also. After but also, it is in plural form. That's why I have used here plural. 19. In case of relative pronoun, it is I who. It is I who am. It is I who am writing. It is I who am writing it now. It is called, before relative pronoun or relative adverb, noun or pronoun is called antecedent. According to this one, I have to put the verb. Such as it is I. With I, am is accepted in this way. Then I am going to finish today. I am going to complete all the rules from 1 to 20 with this one. Some exceptional are having there, such as slow and steady. Slow and steady wins. Slow and steady wins the race. Bread and butter. Bread and butter is my favorite food. Generally, we think that when to noun or pronoun is added with and at the time, verb will be plural. But in some cases, when meaning combines at the time of with verb as or yes is added, and it is considered as singular. In this way, I would like to finish today's lesson. I hope that you have enjoyed very much. Watch the video time and again. I hope there will be no problem to understand the rules. If you feel any type of problem, please write on comment box. I am always ready to help you, dear. So if you think that my channel is useful for you, please subscribe to motivate or to inspire me. I'll come back again with another video which will be more useful for you. Till then, bye bye.